quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly sliced Nova. Don't miss out our thick challah French toast. For lunch, grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
All right, and that was a commercial from the coffee guys that we love so much. Now, welcome back to the Trifecta Live on WICR. We got that next segment for y'all. It's a little shaky.
Paris out here yelling.
It's a little shaky.
Why are you
It's a
yelling
little
at
rattly.
me? Why are
It's
you
a little
yelling at
rainy.
me? All right, Meek Mill.
So that's called the lightning round.
Actually, speaking of Meek Mill, I heard you. Apparently, you leaked your first lightning story, Paris.
What you got there?
I heard Paris talking about 50 Cent clowning Meek Mill.
I think I heard that too. 50.
All right, rock paper scissors to who says the show? Who says the story?
Is it between three of us or two of us?
The two of us. 1, 2, 3, bam. Oh yeah, Paris got me. Okay, so
All right.
50 Cent was on stage in
Those
Sweden.
are your games.
50 Cent was on stage in Sweden, and Back to Back was playing, and he pretty much, made fun of Meek Mill. He was just like, this pretty much is like Meek Mill just came at the dude. He tried to bully the dude in recess, and then he did a slap. He's like, and then Drake came through and was like,
slapped him.
So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So you guys' thoughts on 50 Cent coming from Meek Mill?
50 Cent been coming for a lot of people lately, and this is just one of the people in his path. I feel like it's 03 50 Cent again, and I'm liking it. So
It's pretty much Maybach music, to be honest.
Basically, and another story that we'll talk about later as well. This is cool. I 50 Cent is one of the funniest artists I know, so I think it's cool.
I mean, I was gonna ask you guys, like, do you think Maybach music is falling apart, like, with all this? Like, we got, like, members going against each other. We got Rick Ross trying to, being Rick Ross with, talk smack about 50 Cent. And then next thing you know, now we got Meek Mill trying to reestablish his reputation. But we all know that's never going to happen.
I don't think Meek Mill...
It's not a day without Meek Mill taking it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
On some Death Note
So
stuff.
you're saying the day won't be normal if Meek Mill does not take an L every day?
Well, I'm not saying that. It's just by the recent actions that he's been doing, has just seen nothing but L's coming out of it.
But it looks like every week it's a new L.
Yeah, I mean, not every week. It just looks like that because every time you hear Meek Mill's name, it's just with an L, and it just so happens that Meek Mill ends in L. So
You know, Paris, you inspired me to start an L segment.
an L segment,
Yeah.
an L segment,
The L of
artist
the
took
week.
the L for the week?
the
or
L
last
of the
week.
week.
Yeah.
That's actually, I'm liking that.
We're gonna play with Death Note music.
Yo, stay tuned, y'all. The L of the week is gonna be a big thing. But Jeremy, let me just ask you, who do you think has the L of the week? Or I don't know if you want to say it now or maybe later.
Later.
Save it for the mix.
Let's say it has let's say it's the biggest L of all the lightning round stories.
Okay, all right. So let's keep it going.
All right, Paris. So I heard you out here talking about the Kanye West haircut story.
So Kanye West, it seems to me that the story over the weekend broke out that Kanye West pays Ivan? He pays $500 to Ivan, one of his people on his entourage, $500 a week for a haircut.
That was $500 a day.
Yeah,
$500 a day. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that man Ivan is making $500 a day.
In a
That's
year,
about-
in a year he makes 100,000.
No, that's 182,000.
Yeah,
I
wow.
was close.
So Kanye West is doing that. Now my whole discussion about this is why is Kanye getting a haircut every day? And if so, it has to be a lineup because that man has no hair whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much easy money.
Like that's easy money for Ivan, who's been with Ye since the beginning almost. So
I mean, I know he's a
He's
perfectionist,
helping
but like his hair isn't that elaborate. Where he's like haircuts every single day. Maybe one day it was like like the weekend or something like
or
that.
even the 808s haircut back in the day.
or Will I Am or something with a stupid haircut. Like he doesn't have hair where it's just like, yo, I gotta get this cut like every day.
And even those designs, I don't feel like they're not even $500 worth. But maybe it's just Ye showing some love to his friend. If that is real, I'm not even sure if this story is 100% real.
Didn't Rihanna's father say something about that?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's Rihanna's father that came up with the news, up with the story. I don't know. It's pretty bizarre to me. if Ye's paying Iben $500 a day to get a haircut. But yeah, I mean, power to Iben then. You know,
Yeah.
shout out to him for making $500 a day. That's great. Shout out to Ye being a great friend. Let's give Ye a round of applause, man. Just for being Ye. You know what I'm saying?
And also, what I heard is that Future has sent out some Monster 2 tweets.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know the exact tweets, but I know he's pretty much saying, I know Funkmaster Flex was saying a little bit about how Atlanta, he said something about Atlanta music or something like that.
I actually didn't hear about that.
I know Funkmaster Flex said something about music in the South and how we need to put more New York people on. And then Future tweeted about how, like, he's going to put Atlanta on with this Monster tape and that he got inspired. And he said, "Oh, you guys are not ready." # Monster 2.
I can't wait. I cannot wait for Monster 2. Monster 1 was just as was a great mixtape, great concept. So I'm really interested to see what Future has for Monster 2.
Every future tape has like a major single. So like a major song that like a major banger.
We got
Like Monsters had Monster had the most. Monster had F up some commas and had Codeine Crazy. It wasn't a banger, but it was a big
definitely
song.
one of Future's personal songs. Man, I think that's one of Future's personal mixtapes.
That song was great. And it had Radical, which I love. And then
the anthem, My Savages.
My Savages.
Fetty.
Savage, the Savage Anthem.
Yes. After that,
Beast Mode had Layup and Real Sisters. Those are the only two ones that really had like airplay like that. I think Layup's one of his best songs ever. Layup is fire.
I think Layup is a great song.
Layup is bomb. And then 56 Nights is pretty much what put him on the map. That's his most streams he's ever had on any project. He has like about 15 million streams like per song on average on SoundCloud for 56 Nights. So that's a major tape. Like March Madness being his biggest song off there, and Trap Homies. And then DS2 had Where You At.
Hey, did you say? Oh yeah. Wait, did you say March Madness?
Yeah, March Madness and Trap People.
Okay.
And then DS2 had Where You At. That was the major single.
Where
off
You
of
At?
Trap Boys.
And then
What a Time.
What a Time is basically Jumpman and pretty much Jumpman.
Jumpman. Digital Dash. I don't
really hear it that much. I think Digital Dash is.
Not I'm the plug.
I hear I'm
Diamonds,
the plug sometimes.
I see love for Digital Dash. Definitely love for Big Rings, despite you
I don't hear
really
Big Rings.
I hear that on the
I hear
radio
Jumpman.
a lot.
Jumpman's like the main song.
They play Big Rings a lot on Power 105.
I like in terms of like parties I go to, I mostly hear Jumpman.
Yeah.
And Diamonds Dancing has some love too.
I haven't yet to hear that at a party. I can't wait to hear that.
Diamonds Dancing?
Yeah.
They played one of the Spelman parties.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And so this one I'm looking forward to the next banger he's gonna have off that, but it's gonna be fire. Future.
Shout out to Future for having a great year. And in addition to that, I also wanted to bring up a story that actually just happened today. Metro Boomin went on a Twitter rant, and in the Twitter rant, he basically said he's praising Future for being the artist of this year that's dropping multiple quality mixtapes, and he says that instead of dropping mixtapes with quantity, we need to start dropping mixtapes with quality, and that's what Future has been doing. He feels like he's the only rapper that is doing that this year, and a lot of people came at him saying, Wayne has been doing this and Gucci has been doing this, and his defense was he's talking about don't talk about before 2014. Let's talk about what's going on in the state of hip hop now. So he's definitely praising Future for his work ethic, and his quality of music. So
yeah, Future has pretty good album quality mixtapes. That definitely this will be his 6th project this year.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
you're right. 6 Pete.
And it'll be his 7th project ever since Bounce Monster. And then he still has Beast Mode 2
and Ape.
Yeah, and an Ape to drop, which is the one where Mike Will made it. So if he drops all 3 of those for that year's up, that's a lot for 2 months.
And they're like not just throwaway projects. Like I don't mean to throw shots, but last week we talked about Slime Season 2. We already elaborated on that.
Season 2 was ever like Young Thugs like, man,
and
I gotta find something to do with these songs.
Some people I seen some people on Twitter think he was taking shots at Young Thug. Whether that's the case or not, he makes a point because I feel like these mixtapes need to have some sort of story to them. Not necessarily a story, but definitely quality tracks and just not tracks you just throw together. I feel like they all have to be cohesive.
Young Thug sound like he just took a bunch of Future beats and just rapped over them.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Cause them South Side Metro Boomin beats sounded just like Future beats, and he was using Future's flow on like Big Racks. Big Racks, that was definitely Future's flow.
Oh, Big Racks is great, but
that would sound way better than Future. That sounds like it should have been on Monster 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that pretty much concludes our Future segment.
All right. Does that conclude the lightning round as well?
I guess so.
Well, all right. We heard it here. The lightning round. Shout out to us. Stay tuned. We got the next segment for y'all. The hip hop breakdown here on WICR Trifecta Live.